That is your Rush Block, your news, weather, and traffic in 5 minutes or less. 6:06 is the time. A decorated NASA astronaut may have committed the first crime in space. Anna McClain is accused of hacking into her estranged spouse's bank account from the International Space Station. This is all part of a bitter divorce and child custody battle. Liza Lucas is at the 11 Alive Bridge monitoring all things social. And Liza, this is a first for NASA?
Sheba, NASA indeed investigating this one. Now, as those allegations from outer space now take center stage on social media. So those accusations, as you mentioned, coming from McClain's estranged wife, Summer Worden, and the two are in a custody battle right now over Worden's son. Now, Worden says McClain improperly accessed her bank account while she was in space. Now, NASA not commenting on personal or personnel matters other than to say, indeed, McClain is an active astronaut. Online, Twitter has been talking about it, and that includes McClain herself. Just a few days ago, she actually tweeted out, there's unequivocally no truth to these claims, but her attorney actually told the New York Times that the astronaut did log into the bank account from space to make sure the family's finances were in order. So a lot of people have been following this one. A lot of people have been doing so very tongue-in-cheek as well. But there's also questions about jurisdiction and what constitutes hacking. That word is being thrown around a lot in regards to this case. One will continue to follow. You know, she was supposed to be one of the first women to do the spacewalk on the moon. So we will continue to follow this one very closely. In the meantime, Chesley, over to you.